Unspoken rule of girl code do all women follow? If you're crying in a public bathroom, every woman becomes your temporary sister until you're okay. No questions asked. I learned this when a stranger saved me from my abusive ex by pretending to be my best friend. I was 22. Trapped in a relationship with Marcus, who controlled everything: my clothes, my friends, where I could go. He tracked my location and timed my errands down to the minute. If I was 5 minutes late from the grocery store, I'll get interrogated for hours about who we'll talk to and why. I was really gonzo. That night we were at a crowded sports bar with his friends. Old asked to use the bathroom, and he'd said I had exactly 3 minutes before you come looking for me. I wasn't crying because I was sad. I was crying because I'd finally admitted to myself that this wasn't normal and I had no idea how to get out. I was standing at the sink trying to fix my makeup before going back when a girl about my age walked in. She took one look at me and immediately went into action. Hey, are you okay? She asked, but not in that polite way people usually ask. She actually wanted to know. I'm fine. I lied, but my voice cracked. No, you're not. What's wrong? Something about her tone made me break down my boyfriend. He's just really controlling. I can't even go to the bathroom without him timing me. Her expression hardened. Is he here now? I nodded. Table 12. The guy in the blue shirt who keeps checking his phone. She peeked out the bathroom door, then came back with this determined look. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm about to become your best friend from college, who you haven't seen in forever. You're going to act surprised and excited to see me. We're going to hug, catch up loudly, and I'm going to insist you come sit with me and my friends for just a few minutes to meet everyone. I can't. He'll get angry if I don't come right back. That's exactly why you need to do this. Trust me. Before I could argue, she was pulling me out of the bathroom. Her arm linked through mine like we'd known each other for years. My God, Sarah? She squealed loud enough for half the bar to hear. I can't believe it's you. How long has it been? I stood there frozen for a second before realizing she was giving me an out. Jessica, what are you doing here? Marcus looked up from table 12, clearly confused about who this person was and why I was suddenly animated and smiling. Jessica kept up the performance perfectly. I'm here with my friends from work. You have to come meet them. Just for like 10 minutes, I have so much to catch up on. She was already guiding me toward a table full of women who somehow all immediately understood the assignment. They welcomed me like I was their long-lost friend, asked about my job and family, and made sure I was never sitting alone where Marcus could approach. After about 20 minutes, Marcus came over. Sarah, we need to go. You must be Marcus, Jessica said with fake enthusiasm. Sarah's told me so much. About you, Jessica said with fake enthusiasm, flashing a smile that didn't quite reach her eyes. Marcus gave a tight nod, clearly thrown off by the energy at the table. We're actually heading out, he said, reaching for my arm. Let's go. I flinched, but before he could touch me, Jessica smoothly stepped between us. Oh no, not yet. We just got here. Come on, one drink. You wouldn't want to be rude, would you? Marcus's jaw clenched. He hated being challenged, especially in front of people. I could see the storm brewing behind his eyes, but the table was full and every woman there was watching him. Jessica wasn't giving him room to intimidate me. You can wait, she said cheerfully. She'd be with you in a minute. Then she turned her back on him, a bold move, and pulled me back into the conversation. So anyway, tell me again about that art class you hated sophomore year. I still remember how you painted that awful fruit bowl. The women around us chuckled, all playing along. I could barely keep up, heart racing, but their warmth felt like armor. Marcus stood there, unsure what to do, surrounded by women who had silently decided he wasn't getting near me. He left 5 minutes later. Didn't say goodbye, didn't look back. Just stormed out of the bar. Jessica waited until the door closed behind him before her whole body relaxed. You okay? I nodded, trembling. I think so. I think I really am. She gave me a long look. You're going to be, but you need a plan. Do you have somewhere safe to go? I can call my sister, I said, voice cracking again. I just didn't know how to leave. Now you do, she said gently. You're not alone. Not tonight. Not anymore. We stayed for another hour. I met her friends, real ones, and they slipped me their numbers just in case. Jessica even walked me out to my Uber, waiting until I was inside with the doors locked before letting me go. I never saw her again. But she changed everything. That night, I left Marcus. A week later, I moved in with my sister. It was messy, terrifying, and the hardest thing I've ever done. But sometimes, all it takes is one stranger in a bathroom to remind you you're worth saving, and that's the unspoken rule of girl code. When you're falling apart in public, every woman becomes your sister. No questions asked, just action.